Yo, 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 what it do? Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded show. This your boy 305 Kane in the building.
It's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Tonight's topic, we gonna touch on my boy Sean Love Combs speech he had at the Clyde Davis pre-Grammy Awards. I think he was accepting his Icon Award, and he just felt a little touched to speak on some things. And DJ Reload, I like what he said. You know, I'm gonna play a little snippet just in case the people ain't heard. I'm gonna play a little bit of what he was talking about.
Because you really need to know this. Every year, y'all be killing us, man.
Killing us, man.
I'm talking about the pain. I'm speaking for all the artists here, the producers, the executives, the amount of time that it takes to make these records, to put your heart out into it, and you just want an even playing field. In the great words of Erykah Badu, we are artists and we are sensitive about our. We are passionate. For most of us, this is all we got. This is our only hope. Truth be told, hip hop has never been respected by the Grammys.
Now, when you hear that, what you think about that, DJ Reloaded? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I mean, I think he hit on a lot of key points about the Grammy, and even he talked about the Oscars as well. Truth be told, I don't think neither recognize black talent to its fullest potential. I mean, we've seen like artists like Denzel drop hit after hit, classic after classic, and never get his props. Never get his props, right?
Never get his props.
We're talking about artists like Beyonce who get snubbed for Taylor Swift, and she had the hottest single song album out. Even last year, even this year, for me, I felt like the hottest artist out was DaBaby.
Yeah, DaBaby blew up. DaBaby blew up,
and he was only nominated for two awards and got neither one. To me, he was the new artist of the year. Was good. He was the artist of the year, right? But let's face the fact and the reality. We're begging for a sit at the table for someone who doesn't give a damn about our artwork. They use it and they promote it to push their artists forward, but we don't never get the props as black people and as in music they ever get the props and praises that we really do deserve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when he touched on that Off the Wall album that Michael Jackson dropped.
Hey, he put it out there. Yes, he did.
And Mike got no awards for it.
Yes, he did. He put it out there. That's why he had all them dang on rewards. That follow up for Thriller. It's his revenge. Mike was mad because that Off the Wall, boy. Boy, I was just at work listening to Off the Wall just a couple days ago, vibing.
It just at some point we have to make our awards just as big as the Grammys. If we're not pushing the Soul Train or the BET, and if we needed to be on a more mainstream TV channel like ABC, Fox, whatever, hell, even the CW, that's what we need to do. Go in different directions and push our artwork in front of the world.
But let me tell you something I liked about what Diddy did, right? When Diddy made that speech in front of those people that was artists in that crowd, and for anybody to look up on YouTube or wherever to hear that speech, Diddy actually stood up and said, look, I'm up here at the top too, but I'm with y'all too. Y'all can care about y'all craft. Like, enough is enough. He started to see enough is enough. And he made it like everybody, you know, we gotta stand together. And if we don't show up, we don't give them nothing, they don't have nothing. So if we gotta stop giving it to them and not, he's like he said, if one don't show up, none of us show up.
Facts.
And they don't have nothing. That's why I like what Diddy said. That goes back to us as a community, as people. You know, if we don't show up, a lot of things shut down, people.
Yeah, but we empower the Grammys like that. I remember a couple of years ago growing up, and you stopped seeing certain Black artists at the Soul Train Awards, at the BET Awards. And they only show up to the Grammy Awards, right? Or the MTV Award, right? We gave them the power.
That exactly.
And artists like, hold, let me finish, because you just praised artists like Diddy and certain artists he ran with that he's speaking of gave them that power too.
Right. But that's where growth comes in.
This is, I mean, like you said again, I understand growth comes in there, but let's be honest, they put themselves in that position to be respected.
Okay, so that's why I like standing up and saying it's time to make a change. Period. Like, I like this little saying, like, you know, it don't matter when a person grow up, long as they grow up. It don't matter when a person change, long as they change. We can't look at, I don't like to dwell on, we put ourselves in that position, but long as we trying to get out of that position, that's all that truly matters.
You absolutely right. But look at here, right? And this is another article just dropped, you know what I'm saying, a day ago, right? And this is how I want to be respectful. This is how people how people view it, how people view what Diddy said, right? It went over their head, right? It started off saying Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs held the fourth Saturday night at the Davis dinner for 50 minutes, reviewing his life and career. The letter isn't true at all. The former, pretty much, they're saying whatever he said wasn't true at all.
They trying to discredit what he said.
They already discredited what he said, right? You know, they was like Combs made a wild statement about Michael Jackson making Thriller, which won 8 Grammys after not getting any for the previous album, Off the Wall. So basically, even though Diddy dropped facts, he dropped facts, and they still didn't see the facts that he dropped.
No, they didn't. They didn't care about those facts.
So we have to be real and understand that no matter, even if we're giving people the truth and it's right in front of their face, because Michael Jackson, if there was no Michael Jackson, there's no Justin Timberlake, there might not be no Britney Spears, because you can have a Janet Jackson. I mean, it goes on and on.
Genre of music.
So at the end of the day, what he said was facts, and it went over their head, and they already discredited him. And trust me, whoever wrote this article is going to resonate with white people more than black people.
Big facts.
So we gotta be honest with it. Like it's we have to promote and push our own, and make our award shows the highlight and the jewel of them all. The Grammys are the Grammys because of they this is what they said it was.
And that's why I say I don't listen. It's a lot of, I don't agree with a bunch of things Diddy have done and do whatever, but when it comes down to me just talking about this speech, when he looked into that crowd and said, if one don't show, none of us show. And that's what's going to take that power back.
All right. And then the article went on and said, he is not a recording artist. He can't write or sing. The biggest production, I'll Be Missing You.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Hey, it don't matter. But what I'm saying is,
who are they writing for?
On Showbuzz. Is it Showbuzz?
Who proved that?
I don't know who proofread that before they pushed this one.
Who said yes?
Someone's telling you that Diddy has no talent and he has no leg to sit here and say what he was saying about the Grammys. More people gonna buy into this than what he was saying about the Grammys and the Oscars. And I know that got to be a lot because Diddy was a producer.
Yeah. Diddy made hits. What are you talking about? We ain't gonna get into that. I'm not gonna go into that.
I mean, like, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you watch this video later on down the road, give it a thumb up. If I'm wrong, if you don't like it, tell me go to hell, right?
Thumbs up in the comment section
if you don't watch the Grammys for that black performance and then turn it off, please let me know I'm wrong about that.
Put a thumbs up in the comment section. If you turn it off after
after Beyonce perform and put 5 to the stage, you turn it off. After Rihanna do her thing, you turn it off. When Usher was hot, you turn it off. Not just hip hop is dead, is R&B dead too. Name one R&B artist other than Summer Walker and her in LMA that's making wave in R&B for real. R&B is dead. You don't have ballads. You don't have something. You don't have them Jaheems no more.
I was saying that the other day, boy.
You don't have that baby making music. You don't have that baby making music no more. You don't have that music where you're doing your thing and you just forget what you got in there and you just leave it in there and you got a baby 9 months later on.
Just leave it.
Let's be a buck about this, man. Like, let's be honest, man. Like, I like Post Malone. Now this Billie, whatever her last name is, I listened to her album. I did. It wasn't the album of the year, and she wasn't the best new artist of the year.
What you told me off camera about her?
She dropped the album in 2017. So how did she win the best new artist of the year? She dropped a whole album, not an EP, a whole album.
In 2000 what?
In 2017, and she won best new artist. And she won best new artist in 2020. Man, boy, stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I be looking for my receipts, man. Hey, I be looking for them receipts, man. Hey, because I just feel like at the end of the day, we have to be real about it. You know what I mean? The Grammy, the Oscar is a time for white people to come together to applaud each other. We talk about unity all the time. And that's what the Grammy is. It's white people bigging up each other and putting each other in the driver's seats for more demand when it comes down to contracts. Because all of them are contractors. Hey, you know what, Mike? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. Hey, I got hey, I could make love to Post Malone. Hey, I can make love to Post Malone.
I can make love to damn near anything.
My hips are good, baby.
Facts.
But I mean, like, let's just be real. It's not a black and white issue. It's just about people just really recognizing people hard work and talent. That's it. Facts with no bias into it.
Right.
That's all Puff Daddy was asking for. That's all I would like to see. At some point, white and blacks have to understand that the illusion in the games that's being ran on each other, and come together as one.
And I hope people caught the jewels Diddy was dropping in that speech, because that's what I'm saying. He dropped a lot of jewels in that speech that even if he don't stand on it, it tells you, wake up, wake up, get it together.
I mean, they still gonna be at the Grammys no matter what if they don't get it together.
Of course.
I mean, too much money. It's too much money. It's too much money to be made behind doors.
Then you hear me say, I hope.
That's just like my homie was talking about the J-Lo song back in the day she did with Ja Rule. And he was like, man, you just go listen to the song. That's Ashanti singing that song. And I went back and I listened to that song, man. I was like, you know what, boy? I'm
listening to it right now.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm listening to it. Like,
you think about that Ja Rule song that he did with J-Lo, and you think about Ashanti's voice, you would hear her throughout that whole song.
That's crazy.
It's just what it is. I mean, we don't get the props that we deserve because we don't demand it. Again, I think Eminem is the best lyricist that has did it. Probably one of the top 3 lyricists, if not 1, 2, that has did it in the rap game. Post Malone, even though they consider him hip hop, I think he's more alternative than hip hop. But nevertheless, he still makes good music.
Facts.
Hey, Mike, trust me. My hips move on any kind of rhythm, baby.
He don't understand. He don't understand.
Any kind of rhythm, but it's just like, I mean, you have what's your white girl name who did the remake of the Isley Brothers? Damn, and she killed it too. Like,
what's the girl name?
You have people that have on both sides of the fence have great talent, but you have organizations that want to divide and conquer, and that's what the system is about. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody to hear me spilling and talking crap and think, oh man, this fuck him. No. I think that on both sides of the fence, people have talent, but you have to recognize it. It's just like I was telling my boy, Brian, about Lil Nas X. When he dropped that Old Time Road, he wanted that song to be recognized as what, a country song. They told his ass, nah, man, you gotta take your pink hat wearing ass somewhere else. hey.
Come out that closet.
Hey, even if he came out the closet or not, he wasn't gonna do country.
Yeah, but that's what made him come out the closet, because he wanted to be like, he wanted to get his freedom behind him.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, hey, them tobacco spitting motherfuckers out in the deep backwood country wasn't having that.
They don't give a damn who you remixing with.
And even though it was the #1 song for a while, at the end of the day, it wasn't recognized as a country song. And I think the young man probably wanted to be recognized as a country artist, but it wasn't going to happen. And like I said again, him coming out the closet later on down the road, that was just to keep that buzz going. But that's my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. Black people need to start promoting their own award shows, and if the Grammys and the Oscars is gonna get it right, they'll get it right. Their pink boots. Oh shit! I was like, hey, well, you wild for that one, LD. You wild for that one. Hey. I'm not here riding on Lil Nas X, man. That man making that man getting that bag, even if it's brown or pink, he getting that bag. And salute to that young man for getting that bag. But at the end of the day, Puff Daddy had some facts, but I believe that Puff Daddy was part of the problem growing, back in the days. Has he grown? Yes, he has. You can hear it. You can hear and how he carried himself, how he delivered his messages now. But the damage is done.
I don't think damage is done. I think it can be repaired. It just take us to do it together. The point that you made earlier is where I feel like the most damage is at. Is when you said they still gonna show up. They still gonna go. It's money to be made behind doors.
What you think Lizzo gonna do if she get nominated for another Grammy?
She going.
What you think Kanye gonna do?
Going. He gonna go and he want to talk his smack when he get up there.
That's all I gotta say, man. You know they gonna go, man.
So that's where the damage is at.
What do you think Mayweather gonna do?
Mayweather going to Gucci.
But he's still going though. He's still going. So what Puff Daddy loaded the gun with blanks.
We're gonna leave it on that note. With that being said, this been the Kane and Reloaded show. This your boy 305 Kane.
And this your boy DJ Reloaded.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Facebook users, we go live on YouTube. We need y'all to go over to the YouTube channel, same name, same everything.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe over there. We go live most of the time on YouTube, and we do sometimes on Facebook. So we need y'all to travel over there and to get together with each other on this YouTube page.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.